Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Offices Adda 24/7. My name is Niharika Walia Bhatnagar, and I'm with you with the area of AFM, that is Accounting and Financial Management for Bankers. Today, I'll be talking about trial balance and rectification of errors further. So, let's talk about it in detail. Okay, here comes the first question. The first question says when credit balance is equal to debit balance, the trial balance check and shows dash. It also indicates that there were errors and posting during posting and recording and posting. Acha, this is understatements of balances, errors of commission, arithmetical accuracy, or omission of economic events. Acha, now let's talk about it in detail, everyone. In this case, what we are doing is when we talk about trial balance is a complete statement. It is nothing else. It's a statement. It's a statement which records all the compilation of the ledgers. All the ledgers that we create is given in the area of ledger. Then it is basically debit balances and the trial balance check and shows. What's the basic purpose? It just compiles all the ledgers and is shown in the trial balance. That means it will just record the carried downs of each and every account. Is it recording any portion which is missed out? If something is missed, it is directly missed from the very beginning. You cannot find it out. So in this case, we can only find out whether the carried downs were going correct or not, whether the recording, the plus minus is correct or not. We cannot look for to anything else other than this. So the correct answer here would be it is all about arithmetical accuracy. You cannot check the accuracy of the accounts books. You can check only and only one thing, that whether the books of accounts are having arithmetical accuracy or not. Other than arithmetical accuracy, nothing can be found out. Okay? Next question. A briefcase purchased for 900 rupees for the son of a partner was debited to general expenses account with 90 rupees. In the rectifying entry, drawings account should be debited with 990, 820, 900 or none of the above. A briefcase was purchased for 900 rupees for a son of a partner was debited to general expenses. Achha, the briefcase was purchased, but this was not for the organization. That means technically it was a drawings and it was written as an expense. One thing is going wrong there. This is a point where it went wrong. It was noted as rupees 90, right? It was supposed to be noted as rupees 90, and the point is it is as an expense, it is 90. Currently there are two things that I have to do. I will have to put the value of drawings there. The drawings is of 900 rupees, and I will have to eliminate the general expenses worth rupees 90, right? Because I have put it as an expense while it was a drawings. So this part is wrong and this part is right. And what are they exactly asking? They are asking in the rectifying entry, drawings account should be debited with. The drawings account should be debited with rupees 900. The answer is rupees 900. The column cash book records what? See, the double column, there are three kinds of cash books. One is single column, second is double, and third is triple. As such, now the triple columns are not really a part of the syllabus anymore because it becomes very technical, right? In single column, you will just make cash account. In double column, you can make cash plus bank, you can make cash plus discount, or you can make bank plus discount. All these different. Double column means two column. And then we have triple. I'm sorry. In the triple, you have cash plus bank plus discount columns. So the double column cash book records what? It records cash and bank both. So it can be actually both there because it doesn't record all the transactions. The transactions which are of credit nature, they are not recorded here. It records only cash or only credit, so we can take it up, but cash and bank to be an answer which is more near to the reality. So in this case, the correct answer would be cash and bank transactions. Rupees 2000 received from Smith, whose account was previously written off as bad, should be credited to. If there is someone who was supposed to give me money and he refused to give me money, he is currently a bad debt for me. The person said, I'm not giving you any money because I am unable to pay you. That thing is also called insolvency. What do you mean by the term insolvency, everyone? Insolvency means the person has more liabilities than assets. They have more liabilities than assets, so ultimately they will sell off their assets to pay off the liabilities. So ultimately, if he had to pay 1 rupee, now he can pay 20 paisa, 30 paisa in a rupee, or 20%, 30% of the total. Now the point is, earlier this person was bad debt, a person who will be unable to pay me. Then what can we do about it? So what will we do about it? We'll record it in the books of accounts as we will record it in the books of accounts as debts recovered. So we are technically recovering the bad debts, right? Right? Now, let's move on and talk about the next question. It is basically a bad debt recovered. When we recovered a bad debt, we receive cash to bad debt. Next question. A fan purchased for 800 for the son of a partner was debited to fan account with rupees 80. Technically, we purchased a fan for the personal use of the partner, not for the business use. It was supposed to be written as drawings, but it is written as something for the son of a partner. है ना? So in this case, what will we record it as? Fan is recorded as a fan asset. It is recorded as an asset in the organization, and it is supposed to be of 800 rupees, and I wrote 80. Technically, I am going wrong somewhere. I should record 800 rupees and I recorded 80. So the drawings should be debited with. Since the drawings is not recorded at all, similar to the previous question that we did, it should be noted as 800. Right. So let's move on towards the next question. It says the preparation of the trial balance is for locating errors of complete omission, locating errors of principal, locating clerical errors, or all of the above. When we are looking forward to the trial balance helps in what? Locating the errors of complete omission. We forget about it altogether. Or see, the point is which is not recorded anywhere, not in journal, not in ledger, not in trial balance. If it is not recorded anywhere, what will happen? If it is not recorded anywhere, right now there won't be any trace of it too. Technically, it will not be a part of trial balance at all, since it is not there in the very beginning only. So this is wrong. Locating errors of principal. Errors of principal can also be big trouble for the organization. It's an asset which became an expense. I bought a watch and that watch is currently showing as an expense. Nobody will come to know until or unless we actually look at the voucher. We pay salary worth rupees 15,000 to someone, and I bought a watch worth rupees 15,000. So it is very difficult to find out whether the entry was correct or wrong till the time we go for the audit. So in this case, this part is also wrong. Locating clerical errors. Clerical errors means chote, the minute errors that happen, like errors of commission, like we make errors in terms of writing the wrong name, 1 0 more added. This is very normal. One extra zero added, 1 0 less there. These things are very normal. So what can be the point there? It can be locating the clerical errors. This is something the trial balance can do. because it will show that the total is very different from the actual amount. So this is a problem that is occurring. But the other two are very difficult to locate, because till the time you don't go through the books in detail, it is impossible to trace down those two errors, right? Now let's look at the next question, where whenever errors are noticed in the accounting records, they should be rectified at the time of preparation of trial balance, without waiting for accounting year to end, after preparation of final accounts, or in the next accounting period. Whenever you find errors, when would you rectify it? Always remember, whenever you find errors, as per AS only, you will see errors occurring after the balance sheet. This is something that you will find in AS4 and AS5. Whenever you find an error, you should not wait for the upcoming period. What will happen in this case? You are creating books of accounts which are questionable. They are not reliable. To become reliable, the books of accounts has to be absolutely clean. And if there are errors, it's absolutely fine to have errors, but those errors requires proper rectification. So without waiting for the accounting year to end, and after the preparation of the final accounts, or in the accounting next accounting year, it's going to be in the without waiting for the year to end. You will record it in this particular year only. You will not wait for the next accounting year. Otherwise, what will happen is current year will not show true picture of the books, and next year will also not show the true picture. And the point is, if you couldn't find in the current year, then can you correct it in the next year as well? Yes, you can correct it in the upcoming year as well. There is no hard and fast rule there that you will have to follow the current year only. Okay, that is the rule. Okay, here comes a tricky question. This is the, I think I would say, the question of the day. If a sales return of 1500 has been wrongly posted on the credit side as purchase return, but has been correctly entered as trade receivable account, the total of the dash, what will happen? Trial balance will be more than the credit side, debit side will be more. All those points are there given. Let's go through the question now. There is a sales return. Sales return of 1500 to be shown on the debit side of the trial balance. Its nature is debit. It is written as purchase return. The debtor is noted normally. There is no problem in that. He is written as 1500 on the credit side. What's gonna happen in this case, everyone? At this point of time, if he is noted on the credit side where he is not supposed to be noted, then this side is gonna be greater than the debit side, right? So in this case, our credit side of the trial balance will be 1500 more than the debit side. When we will be rectifying, first of all, this credit item has to be eliminated. We will create a debit for this, so that this credit 1500 is cancelled out with debit 1500. Both of them would be cancelled out, and then sales return will be debited. So the trial balance will automatically match, right? How do we look at this particular question? Look at this, everyone. It is supposed to be noted as sales return 1500. And how have I noted it? I have noted it as purchase return 1500. First of all, this has to be cancelled out, so I'll create 1500 here, so that this is cancelled out, because this side was more now. Technically in the trial balance, my credit side was coming more than the debit side. So what I'll do is, I'll have to write it here, but the point is, the account is different, the purchase return account is different, and I will create this account. So this is cancelled out, this is created, my total will automatically match. This is the trial balance rectification method. Rectification is not limited only to the while making the books of accounts. It is not related to the area of only the books of accounts to be noted when we are completing it. Even after adjustment of all the books of accounts, we can still correct the books of accounts. So the basic thing that I can state is, you can correct the books of accounts as and when you see the errors. That means even when you are making the books, when you have already made the books, while closing the books, and that too if you find it in the next year, that too, or even if you find after a few years, then even you can correct it. There is no hard and fast rule that if an error has been made, you will not correct that error. Right? Next point, a bad debt recovered during the year is. We just talked about bad debt in the beginning. It's a capital expenditure. That means, are we making any asset out of it? Is it a revenue expenditure or capital receipt or revenue receipt? How do we define it, everyone? See, capital expenditure and revenue expenditure are two different things. Capital expenditure can be the expenditure in which we are creating an asset. In this, we are creating an asset. In this, we are making day-to-day expenses. In this, we are getting capital receipt by we are selling an asset. And in this, we are making sales. To make sales, we have to sometimes make expenses as well. Now, if I want to sell my product, I will have to buy the product first. Then I'll have to keep a salesman to attend you. Then I will have to make sure electricity expenses are paid. I'll have to do multiple expenses, only then I will be able to achieve something out of it. So in this case, what will happen? It would be revenue expenditure, capital receipt or revenue receipt. First of all, the first thing is it is recovered. That means you are receiving money. But are you receiving money and an asset is coming up, or you are departing an asset? No. In this case, you are basically having a revenue receipt. This was actually a loss earlier and the loss is now recovered. Wrong, it is going to be a revenue receipt. Okay? Bad debts recovered. If it would be bad debt, then it is a revenue expenditure, day-to-day expenditure. It is not a normal expenditure. It is not a capital expenditure. It's just that there was some person who cannot pay us anymore. So in this case, it would be treated as a revenue receipt. Okay? So it is corrected now. Let's move on. All the expenses and accounts appearing, this is fill in the blank there, appearing in the trial balance are transferred either to trading account or profit and loss account. Is loss income, assets or liability? What is the exact word that should be placed here? All the expenses and accounts appearing in the trial balance are transferred either to the trading account or profit and loss account. Acha, as such, this is a question of a little advanced level. Let me give you a brief about it as well. First of all, this is after the area of trial balance. The next thing comes. First is we create a journal, then we create a ledger, then we create a trial balance, and then we create the profit and loss account, and then we create the balance sheet. So all these things are created. In this, what they say is appearing in the trial balance are transferred into trading or profit and loss account. What are these? These are covered under the area of P&L. Trading is prepared in terms of manufacturing concerns, and the ones which are in service, they will make only profit and loss. The manufacturing concerns will first of all produce and then they will sell. So they will prepare trading and trading account, and then we will create the profit and loss account. Both these accounts are nominal in nature. So if the first thing is expenses, so the expenses and losses, incomes, assets and liabilities. The point is they are putting a counter in this. If you look at the question only, it is all expenses, and what should be the point? It should be income. Right? So in this case, the correct answer is income. Okay everyone, I hope you remember the JIIB registration have started. In terms of the JIB registration, this case what is happening is this is the second week going on. After this week, the additional fees of 200 rupees would be charged. In this week, 100 rupees is being charged for the late registration. So in case you haven't done your registration yet, you should go ahead and register yourself as early as possible, right? So you can look forward to this particular area, and at the same time what you can do is you can register yourself as early as possible, because ultimately now your examination center cannot be changed later on. So that's one of the most important areas as well. As such, the registration is going to end on 21st of August. So if you're looking forward to it, then kindly check out in our website or in our app for further details, and you can check out the details on the website of IIBF as well, right? So before the registration date ends, you should look forward to the particular pack, to the particular examination. And okay, if you're looking forward towards preparing for JIB there, what you can do is you can check out our website, that is www.adda247.com. You can go on to the area of JIB October 2023. You can click on the area of JIB Mahapack. You are currently having only JIB for 2.0 for 6719.20. That means you can purchase our courses for 12 months or 24 months there. If you buy it for 6 months, you'll get 6 months free. If you'll buy it for 12 months, you can get it for 24 months. You can use the code JC80 to get the maximum discounts there. You will get 81% of discount. Plus, what do we cover in Mahapack? We cover online live classes, test series, ebooks as well as videos. Both bilingual and English medium are opened up for you. The revision batches also covered in this. The MCQ, numerical, case study, whatever batches we come up are also opened up for you in this. If you look forward to the JIB Ka Mahapack or CIB Ka Mahapack or combined JIB and CIB Mahapack, whatever Mahapacks you choose, it covers a good number of these facilities. Plus, when we talk about 2.0, we are covering the area of marathons, mega marathons, mini marathons, practice paper as well as cloud sessions, which would be taken on 2nd and 4th Saturday. So if you're looking forward towards this examination, then kindly go ahead and check it out. So in this examination, if you're looking forward to it, you can take up our courses there, and this is the details of all the Mahapacks that we are providing. This is of JIB Ka Mahapack, and then let's look forward towards JIB and CIB Mahapack is also there. So you can take up JIB CIB Mahapack. This means it would include both JIB as well as CIB. All the optional courses of CIB will be opened up for you, so you can choose whatever you're looking forward to it. And if you're looking forward towards only JIB Mahapack is also available. So if you're looking forward to any of these, then you should hurry up, because the time is ticking away and our new batch has just started. The JIB batch has started on 7th. So if you're looking forward to it, then kindly check it out on our website or in our app for further details. Right, everyone? So I'll be meeting you in the next class. We'll be talking about the thing in detail. But before I end my session, let me give you the details of JIB area. You can look forward towards JIB October 2023. The Mahapack is here. Our new batch have just started on August 7th. So we are talking about the English medium batch. It is currently available at 3999.80 at 81% discount. You can use the code JC80. Right? Just use the code JC80. You can click on buy now and purchase it right away. Right? So if you're looking forward to this examination, then check it out on our website or in our app for further details. And please don't forget to get yourself registered as early as possible for